Hello, you're in time for the online New Vision TV. I am Lynn Komjisha. Sarah Nabikolo was recently acquitted of her late husband's murder, but she is unlucky that the new Director of Public Prosecutions is Mike Chibita, after immigration intercepted her at Busia and foiled her bid to leave the country. Nabikolo now has to face the thoroughness of Mike Chibita, a rare Ugandan judicial officer. We have more. Mike Chibita is one of Uganda's top legal brains. He worked as President Museveni's legal assistant for a decade, but unlike others who held that position like Fox Odoy and Hussein Kashirinji Chibita, he remained a very private person, unknown to the public. When Chibita finally left State House, he worked briefly as Solicitor General. He then became a judge of the High Court. It was during his brief tenure on the bench that the public started taking note of this towering Mulokole, who has been a born-again for as long as his friends can remember. Kato Kajubi, who had relied on expensive lawyers to get acquitted after murdering a 12-year-old boy in a witchcraft ritual, was retried afresh after prosecution appealed. Chibita convicted Kato Kajubi and sentenced him to life. Chibita moved on to become Director of Public Prosecutions, and his most trying moment must have been the cold-blooded murder of his top prosecutor, Joan Kagezi, who was prosecuting terror suspects who bombed over 70 people to death in 2010 at Lugogo. Chibita vowed to push on with the prosecution, and he did, until the terrorists were convicted and handed long prison sentences. Earlier this month, Nabikolo was acquitted for the murder of her husband, Erias Bugembe, thanks to the expert services of Mark Dusman Kabega, who ironically was Uganda's Director of Public Prosecutions when Chibita was still in law school. Now, the Director of Public Prosecutions has appealed Nabikolo's acquittal. Nabikolo is obviously a marked woman as a suspect, and so using a passport and with different names could not help her escape from Chibita's net as he prepares to get her convicted for the cruel murder of her husband. And now moving on, efforts to rescue Makerere University from the ancient, old-fashioned and tedious exam processes continue, led by engineering students. To eliminate the long queues for acquiring an examination permit, which sometimes leads to students missing exams, a student has designed a system which uses the student's identity card to confirm whether they have been cleared to sit for examinations. We have this report.
Alvin Abaho is a fourth-year student at Makerere University in the College of Engineering, Design, Art and Technology, who has sought to create a machine that quickens the process of enabling a student sit for their examinations. He says he got the inspiration after seeing students miss sitting for the examinations because they have to line up for hours so as to get an examination permit to show that they have cleared their tuition fees.
Now the problem with that system is that it's too bureaucratic, and often at times you find that people have to line up for so long, like from 8 up to like 10, and exams usually start at 9. So many people, at least about 20, in a particular school within the college, often miss their first paper, and it's a huge problem. So what this does, it takes all that system, analog in nature, and digitizes it. It's sort of electronic.
The innovation is meant to not only help Makerere University, but also other higher institutions of learning during the process of clearing who is eligible or not to sit for the examinations.
What it does is that if you're going for a paper, you don't need to get a permit, just come with your ID, scan. If you can see right there, it says you're cleared or you're not cleared, one of the two. So scan card, now that one is cleared. Now the others that are not cleared. Now all that is from the database. So this circuit, what it does, it interfaces with this card so that it can be able to link to the database and can be able to see your details, and then brings back your details here and can be displayed to the examiner, so that as you're entering, you don't even need to have a paper.
This system is said to be foolproof, since unlike the permit that can be fabricated from end printing stores around the city, he says it operates electronically, something very expensive for a student to counterfeit. The innovative brains say that if this project is adopted by the university, it would save millions of shillings that are used to make the examination permits.
How much is paper? I mean, this is paper being printed. This is a printer that's expensive. You see that? All that. Buying printers, buying paper, printing, ink is really a lot compared to this. because all that is just simple.
Having used the little upkeep money given to them by their parents to buy equipment to set up the system, the innovators are appealing to government and university officials to fund the innovation so as to have it properly assembled and even widen the market. I am Ruth Naseje, reporting for New Vision TV.
And now a look at the Pearl of Africa beauty. We take a look at River Ssezibwa. This relatively small river is found in the southern central part of Uganda, particularly Buikwe district. A drive of about 40 minutes from Kampala can get you to this river. Its waterfalls, known as the Ssezibwa Falls, entertain various activities, including camping, bird watching, rock climbing, and of course, swimming. Let's take a look.
Just like some of the rivers in Uganda, River Ssezibwa also starts from the wetlands of Lake Victoria. Its source is located in Buikwe district, near the town of Ngogwe. The falls on this river push through the rocks, providing a perfect view, while at the sides, on one side of the falls and river is a small rainforest that is habitat to animals such as monkeys and birds, while on the other side is a beautifully mowed ground with thick trees, and the fringes are thickets of bamboo trees, shrubs, and bushes. The activities that take place at this waterfall include cultural walks provided by the guides, bird watching, rock climbing, and extremely exciting camping experience.
And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch us again anywhere on the go. I am Lynn Komjisha.